Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be presenting you a list of the best mini bags that you can buy right now that are still practical. I feel like this for me is extremely important. I cannot deal with a bag that doesn't fit my phone, that is extremely impractical, where, you know, I feel like I can't fit anything and it just like doesn't work, as a complete disaster. So I feel like if I'm going to spend money on a handbag, I need to at least be able to use it as a handbag. I mean, this sounds very silly to say, but at the same time, it's so true. I see so many of these bags where I'm like, is it even a bag? I mean, if you don't fit a phone, then what? So I feel like I tried to pick various brands, various price points. You'll see that. So if you're curious to see what my choices are, then please keep on watching. So my first pick is going to be a handbag from Dior. It's the Lady Dior in size mini. And a short disclaimer, this is actually not my actual purse, but in fact, this bag has been very kindly gifted to me by a fake factory. I have collaborated with them in the past on real versus fake videos, and I've always been very pleased with the quality of their items. Here, once again, this bag looks just like the real thing. Honestly, I cannot tell a single difference. I feel like the quality and the craftsmanship, the stitching, really everything is real and realistic. This is a genuine leather bag, by the way. So if you are interested in purchasing this particular bag or really anything else from the fake factory, they obviously have different handbags from different brands, not just Dior. They have Chanel, they have Hermes, they have a variety of other brands. So if you are interested in purchasing anything from the fake factory, then I will go ahead and leave all of the relevant information in the description box of the video down below for you, along with the coupon code. So like I said before, this is the mini Lady Dior from Dior. This bag currently retails for $5,500 plus tax on the Dior website, or much less for this one. What I really love about this is, like I said in the explanation of the video, this is a bag that is still functional and practical. It is a mini, it's very small, so here the size is 17 centimeters. But that being said, this is still a bag that you can actually use as a bag, meaning that you can fit your phone in there, you can fit like a card holder, a car key, you know, like a small hand sanitizer, you know, maybe like a small lipstick or lip balm. Even like a small perfume. I have, you know, those like small samples from Louis Vuitton that are so practical in these like small bags. So this is a small bag. Obviously it's like a beanie or a micro bag, but it's still functional enough that you can actually fit stuff in. And for me, you know, like I said, that's like my go-to in order to buy bags. If that's not there, then I'm just not interested in purchasing the bag. This bag is incredibly versatile and functional because you can also carry it multiple ways. You can carry the bag as top handle bag, just like I'm doing right now. But this bag also comes with a strap that can be used as a crossbody strap, even for me, even for my very tall self. This bag can be worn as a crossbody bag with the chain, which I really love. So that's the second way that you can wear the bag. Or you can also use the chain to use it kind of like as a shoulder strap, and then, you know, wear the bag on your shoulder. So 3 ways to wear this bag is really great for me. I love the color. This pale blue is so gorgeous. It's so like spring and summer like girly. I absolutely love it. So this would be my first recommendation for a mini bag that's still functional. My next choices are going to be bags that I do not currently have in my collection, so I will be including pictures either here or here. And my next choice is going to be a bag from Prada. It's the Prada Re-Edition 2005 nylon mini bag, and this bag currently retails for $1,390 plus tax. The color that I would pick would be alabaster, which is kind of like a light pink color. So this is very interesting. I feel like I have kind of you know, not been really interested in anything Prada for a long time, and then very recently I like stumbled upon these ads for Prada bags, and I've just like kind of like randomly, you know, looked, and I started scrolling and seeing multiple bags that I really liked from them, and this is one of them. I feel like it's so cute. So this is a mini bag, therefore, you know, cute, little. The price is also little, which is very interesting for me. So that being said, this is still a bag that is practical enough to fit your phone, to fit, you know, like a card holder, obviously a car key. You know, once again, I feel like those are really the essentials. If you cannot fit a card holder or a car key, where are you even going with this purse? Like, nowhere. At least in my neighborhood, like, you're not going anywhere without, you know, a way to, number one, spend money and have an ID, and number two, a way to get anywhere, because it's like a very residential neighborhood, so everybody has a car and you need to have one in order to get anywhere. So I don't understand these bags that don't fit that. So this is one that does fit this type of very basic essentials. Probably not a lot more than that, but that's at least decent. I love the color. I mean, it's so cute. It's so girly. You know, for spring and summer, like a pale pink is absolutely gorgeous. And usually I would shy away from this type of pink, especially on, you know, anything like a more expensive bag or a leather bag, especially like a Chanel flat bag. I would be very wary of color transfer. But I think that the nylon is a great way to avoid getting color transfer. I don't feel like I've heard bad reviews. I've actually looked, and I don't feel like I've seen anything about like, oh, you know, color transfer this or stain that. So that's something that's very positive. I don't have a nylon bag yet in my collection. Oh wait, actually that's not true. I have a Burberry backpack that's made out of nylon that I love, that I use so much. The one that I have is in black, and it's extremely practical. This is, you know, what I wear for hikes and stuff like that. And I literally like put the bag down in, you know, basically the dirt on the floor, on the ground, and it's still clean. Like, it's still, you know, in very good condition. So this gives me hope that this bag will be durable, will be resistant, will have minimal wear and tear, which I feel like is a very good thing to have, and the price is quite affordable. This would be a very good casual bag because it's nylon. It's not going to be a super dressed up handbag, but this would be a very good day bag. And I feel like I'm realizing that in my collection, I don't have a lot of day bags. Like, I have a lot of evening bags, a lot of very dressed up options, but I don't have a lot of day bags. So this would be an excellent recommendation of a mini bag that's still functional. My next recommendation is going to be a bag from Chanel. I mean, obviously I had to include like at least one, and it's the Chanel vanity bag. It comes with a chain. It's in lambskin leather. It's in a variety of colors. I think the basic one is black, the one that's basically all over social media right now. But I've actually seen on their website a pink color that I really like. This bag currently retails for $3,925 plus tax. So this is pretty expensive, especially for such a small handbag. I feel like this is actually one of the smallest bags on this list. It is a handbag that fits a phone, but depending on the phone model that you have. So if you have like the Pro Max, this might not work. But if you have like a smaller phone, this might be best suited for your needs. The hard part for me to swallow is the price. This is very expensive for such a small bag. I mean, I remember when I was paying this price for like a medium classic flap. So for me, this is kind of like a big deal to spend this much money on such a small handbag. But you know, like I said, this bag is all over social media. It is the it bag to have right now. This would be a bag that I would consider for, you know, outings, like for, you know, an evening out at a restaurant, for, you know, like a mini walk in the mall, where you feel like you don't need anything else than your credit card. I mean, anyway, that's kind of like all you need to go to the mall, isn't it? Or even best, your husband's credit card. That's even better than your own credit card. It just fits the essentials. But I like that it has the crossbody option. I feel like this is functional enough to carry it in, you know, at least two ways. You can use it as like an evening bag, like I said, for the restaurants and stuff like that. but you could also take it for like a stroll in the mall. That would be, you know, during the day if you wear it as like a crossbody bag. So functional enough, but not exactly functional enough for me to consider buying it. And I think that what I would mostly be concerned about would be the fact that, you know, like a year from now, 2 years from now, this bag might no longer be super duper popular. Kind of like the same thing, you know, that happened to like the Chanel 19 handbag. I kind of feel like would happen with this. This is like a trend that might not necessarily be here to stay. But I think that if you have a lot of money and if you have, you know, the financial means to spend on something that might possibly be just a trend, this obviously is a gorgeous trend and I love this bag, but for me, I can't really justify that right now, but I still feel like it should be on this list of the best mini bags. It is a mini bag, it's from Chanel, and it's functional, so I wanted to include it. Next up, we have a bag that's actually not from a designer per se, which is very interesting. The name of the brand, or the name of like the creator, is called Simone Rocha. And it's obviously the pearl egg bag. It's a wristlet bag, and it currently retails for $705 plus tax. So this obviously is very reasonably priced. The design is very, very unique, which I like. I feel like I've not seen this anywhere else, and I started to, you know, see it on social media here and there. So it's definitely something that's a trend right now. But, you know, at least the price is reasonable for it being a trend. Like $700, that's like fine to spend on something that might not last forever. What I like about it is kind of like similar to the Chanel vanity that I just talked about earlier. There are two ways that you can wear this bag. It does come with a wristlet, so you can kind of wear it the same way that you would wear like a top handle bag. But it also comes with a crossbody strap, so this bag can be worn crossbody, which makes it still functional enough to kind of make this list for me. I mean, the design is very, very interesting. I think this might be a little bit too much out there for me. I haven't actually tried this bag on in the store. I know that they sell it at Neiman Marcus, so I feel like I would need to go see it in person to kind of like realize what it's about. But I've seen like pictures of people that I, you know, admire and kind of like look up to on Instagram or various social media platforms, and I feel like it looks really good. Especially, for example, you know, if you tend to wear a lot of black, like I do, I feel like I wear black mostly. This is a very nice contrast. You know, the bag's color is like mother of pearl, and then the pearl details of the crossbody strap looks really, really nice, especially if you have a black top. Then it looks like you have like a pearl necklace, if that makes sense, but it's like a giant pearl necklace. So I love the contrast of that. I've usually seen this on like black clothes with like a black dress for an outing. It looks really elegant with like a side of edginess, which I really like. So I feel like this might be the next it bag in terms of like mini bags. And lastly, we have the Hermes Mini Kelly. How could I possibly make a list of the best mini bags and not include an Hermes Mini Kelly? Obviously, this is, you know, more than a trend. It is the it bag of this year, of last year, of the year before that. They are extremely hard to get, so I'm not going to include a price because it wouldn't actually be the real price. On Fashion File and Rebag, they retail for, you know, various prices according to the condition, the color choice, the leather, all that. But so it's kind of like the same thing in the store, and you'll have to spend an enormous amount of money before. You have to have like an amazing purchase history in order to even be considered for one of these bags. So it's pointless to tell you that it costs like, you know, however much, because you probably have to add like $50,000 to however much that is. So this bag obviously is here to stay. It's not something that I would consider a trend. It's a great investment because they you know, resell on platforms like Fashion File or Rebag for a huge premium. They're extremely sought after, very hard to get. I love the design, but I am not willing to go through this like purchase history thing. I feel like I don't really want to enter the Hermes game. I feel like very hesitant about this. It's not a brand where I feel like I could spend an enormous amount of money on things that I actually genuinely like. Usually what interests me the most is Hermes orange sandals, and that's kind of about it. So I'm not going to spend $50,000 worth of Hermes or on sandals because, you know, number one, I don't need that many pairs of shoes, especially just sandals. And number two, even in my big house, I wouldn't really know where to put them. So doesn't seem like a great idea to me. But if that's not a problem for you, then, you know, having the Hermes Mini Kelly is a great investment. You can sell it for a huge premium. It's a bag that looks so cute with still being functional. This is a bag that measures 20 centimeters in width at the bottom. So it's still large enough to put, you know, a cell phone, like to put a card holder, a car key, all those essentials. It obviously gets like smaller towards the top, kind of like the model of the Hermes Kelly bag. So that's why I included it in the category of mini bags, even though, you know, it does measure 20 centimeters at the bottom. You're not going to fit a whole lot, but you're still going to fit the essentials comfortably, I would say. This bag, for me at least, would be best suited for nighttime outings, like, you know, going out to eat, going to a show, going to the opera, something like that. I've seen people wear this during the day as a crossbody bag, but personally for during the day, I feel like I wouldn't really be able to fit all that I would like. Plus, like, given the price point of this bag, I'd be very, very careful and very, like, paranoid about getting my bag stolen or, like, I don't know what. So I wouldn't necessarily wear that during the day, but you could. It does come with a crossbody option, so, you know, why not if you feel like you don't need to bring a whole lot of things, and if you feel, you know, safe enough in a location, this is also a possibility. But definitely an amazing investment if you have the chance to get your hands on this bag. I feel like you cannot go wrong with an Hermes Mini Kelly as one of the best mini bags. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was beneficial and informational for you in case you were looking at acquiring a mini bag. I feel like those are all practical options where the bag is mini, true, but it's still functional and you can actually still use this bag as a handbag. As ridiculous as that sounds to say, I mean, I feel like this should be the number one consideration when looking at a mini bag. Those are all bags that you can wear multiple ways, that, you know, have the versatility to be worn in different settings, in different situations, which I really love. I tried to select bags from very different price points. I mean, we have like $700 and we have something like $20,000, so very, very different. Once again, if you are interested in purchasing the Lady Dior bag from the Fake Factory, all of the relevant information will be in the description box of the video down below for you, along with the coupon code. They've been very professional and very kind to me, so I'm pretty sure that they would be the same with you. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.